Lived it cool. I was a wrestler, but after suffering my 9th concussion, I'm done trying to be this macho guy. There has to be something else out here.
You were telling me before we started that your name is Roman for
Money, yeah. So it is actually a
money.
Roman currency for money, a Roman coin.
Denarius. And it sounds like your story as well is very interesting and how you've come to have a real heart for educating in sound money.
Yeah.
You want to share a little bit with our viewers about?
Yeah, so I'm originally from Memphis, Tennessee. I went to 3 colleges in 3 years. I grew up in Minnesota, and after I left school in Minnesota, I went to school in Iowa Central Community College. Lived it cool. I was a wrestler, but after suffering my 9th concussion, I was a wrestler.
Oh, wow.
I'm a
Okay,
wrestler.
won't get in a fight.
Yeah.
I'll lose.
And after suffering my 9th concussion, I said, I'm done trying to be this macho guy. There has to be something else out here.
Yeah.
I then transferred to school out in Sierra Nevada College in Lake Tahoe.
Okay.
Paddleboarding, skiing, hiking.
Fun.
Had a great time. But I only lasted a semester. I'm coming from a single-parent household. You know, my mother was working 22 years at Walmart. And so I lasted a semester. The college is unaffordable. And so my family decided to move back to Tennessee, and I didn't want to go back to the South. So I met a guy in Nevada. He said, Denarius, you can come stay with me in Minnesota. I said, all right, great. Once I showed up, he said, well, I thought you just wanted here to come here to party. So I was basically left homeless. I sent out a tweet on Twitter. Family and friends saw my tweet, and they said, hey, Denarius, we love your personality. You can come stay with us. And at that time, I was 19, just trying to figure it out. I got accepted to every school in Minnesota, but didn't have a car license or permit to get around. And I hitched a ride with a friend who was just happened to get accepted to the same college I was going to. I jumped there. I went to St. Cloud State, and I started my very first app. I created an app for iPhones. My whole goal was to be an entrepreneur.
It sounds like you're a serial entrepreneur.
Serial entrepreneur.
A serial successful entrepreneur, which is not always the same thing.
Yeah. And but in the summer of 2013, I put all my eggs in one basket, just figuring it out. But I was left homeless. Again, I had $1.78 to my name. Wow. And I was couch surfing. I met some really cool friends that let me sleep on their couch until I got a job. And I ended up getting a job, networking, and I met a mentor. She said, Denarius, what is your passion? If money was never an option, what would you want your life to look like? I said, cars, women, food for once. And she said, yeah. And she said, well, why isn't your life like that? And at that moment, I had a reality check. The same reason why I came up with my life wasn't like that is why I could come up with my life could be like that. And that was a paradigm shift for my life. Fast forward, now I'm a landlord. I have multiple books in stores, I'm an entrepreneur, and I have done lots of fun things in the political world, helping people raise minimum wage to $15 an hour in Minneapolis and St. Paul. And I have a nonprofit as well called the Denarius Lewis Foundation, where we help build computer labs in third world countries, helping people actually enter the Web3 space.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. We had a great time here at Consensus. At the Texas Blockchain Council, we are striving to be the nexus between traditional industries, banking, finance, legal, energy, and the digital asset industry. So we want to help you get your brand in front of those kinds of companies with B2B opportunities. Reach out to us if that's of interest for membership or for sponsorship at the summit. Hope to see you there in November in Fort Worth. Thanks again. We look forward to seeing you at the summit.